Hi, friends who can't make it. Okay, the video just started recording. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust this back so you can see it. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and mute you all. Not because I don't want to hear you, but just because it makes it easier for me to read. All right, everybody sit back and relax and enjoy this amazing book. And remember, if you want to see me larger on your screen, at the top right, there's a button called Speaker View, and that makes whoever is speaking fill the full screen. All right, so too many cooks, and that's a saying, too many cooks in the kitchen. We'll see how that works out for these kids. Kara was babysitting her two brothers, Jay and Marcos. Jay held his book up to Kara. "Read it to me again, please," he said. "When is Mom coming home?" Marcos asked. "Soon," Kara said. She went to get Grandma and Grandpa. "Read, read, read," Jay wailed. "I'm bored," Marcos sighed. "I have an idea," said Kara. And I don't know how many of you have ever taken care of like younger kids who are younger than you. But they say I'm bored a lot. They say that a lot. Yeah, Emily's like this. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. Miss Becca's going to read the next page.
Oh. Kara pulled out a cookbook. "Let's surprise everybody," she said. "Let's make dinner." She flipped through the book. "There are 3 of us, plus Mom, plus Grandma, and Grandpa," Kara said. 3 plus 1 plus 2. That makes 6 people.
Oh, wow. There's math involved. I love it. Ready? Go. Go ahead. Keep going.
"Oh, let's make soup," said Marcos. "Super duper soup," yelled Jay. He threw his hands into the air. The book went flying right into his milk. The glass tipped over. The soup recipe got soaked.
Uh-oh. 3 kids making soup called super duper soup, and then the recipe gets soaked so they're not going to be able to see it. This is going to go bad. Really, really bad. "I think I can still read the recipe," Kara said. Marcos looked at the soggy page. "Are you sure?" he asked. Kara looked at the book again. It was hard to read. "I think it says to start with 2 tomatoes," she said. Marcos dropped 2 tomatoes into the pot. The pot did not look very full. "Let's try 2 tomatoes for each person," he said. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 2 is the same as 6 plus 6, and we all know that's 12. He put in 10 more tomatoes. "That looks better," Kara said. Marcos and Kara gave each other high fives. Jay tossed a red rubber ball into the pot. And just for the record, just like moving forward, you don't ever put 10 tomatoes in anything unless you're making tomato sauce. Right, Miss Becca? All right, Miss Becca has
this. Or tomato soup.
Or tomato soup.
"Next, onions," Kara read. "Should we double again?" Marcos held his nose. "No, onions smell bad. Let's just put in 1 for each of us." "Okay," said Kara. 3 times 1 is 3 onions for us." "I meant all of us," said Marcos. He counted out 3 more onions. Marcos and Kara did a little dance. Jay danced too. Then he dropped a few blocks into the pot.
Because you can't have a good soup without some wooden blocks. That's what gives it the flavor, And then plus you learn about your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s because, But really, though, I have to do this disclaimer. Don't ever put anything other than food into something when you're cooking. You don't want to put stuff in there. It's a bad idea. It's bad. Kara looked at the cookbook. "This part is really wet," she said. "All I can see is the word carrots." Marcos got out a bag of baby carrots. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, he counted. That's counting by tens. "That should do it," Marcos said. "Don't forget yourself," Kara said. Marcos threw another 10 baby carrots into the soup. He and Kara made bunny ears at each other. Jay hopped up and down. He put 2 orange cars into the pot. So it seems like this little boy with the red hair likes to put things in the pot. Oh, it's a bad idea. Okay, here comes Miss Becca.
No beets in the soup. No beets, no beets. Kara read the recipe again. We need 2 beets for each person, she said. Yuck, said Marcos. I don't like beets. 6 times 0 is 0, said Kara. No beets in the soup. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is still 0. No beets in the soup. Jay banged on the pot lids. No beets, he yelled.
No beets.
Does anybody like beets?
Raise your hand if you like beets.
I like beets.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
A few friends like beets, but some of you don't.
Or maybe you haven't tried beets yet.
Yeah, they're good in a salad, actually, because they're mixed with other things. If you just eat beets straight up, just a beet, they may not taste as well, but if you mix it with a salad with some tomatoes and cucumbers, yummy, yummy. Okay, okay, I think you're just agreeing. All right. I can read the next part, Kara said. We need 2 cups of beans. She handed Marcos the beans in a cup. Then she went to find a big spoon. So I'm seeing this as 6 times 2 cups of beans. And I know that 6 times 2 is 12. Now I can count these by 2 if I want. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Or I can count one side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if this side is 6, the other side is 6 too. That is going to equal 12. Marcos poured 2 cups of bean into the soup. Did Kara mean 2 cups for each person, he said. 6 of us times 2 cups each makes 12 cups. Marco kept pouring. A dozen cups of beans sank to the bottom of the pot. Marcos went to find Kara. Jay filled the cup with blue marbles. They sank to the bottom of the soup pot. So did his green dinosaur and his yellow bulldozer. Everyone knows that a soup is not a soup unless you put a yellow bulldozer in there. It's like just the flavoring of it when mixed with cucumber and tomatoes is magnifique. Magnifique is magnificent in French. I don't really speak French. I know 2 words and that's one of them. All right, Miss Becca is up.
Kara bent over the cookbook. Add wide noodles, she read. How much? Asked Marcos. The book says to follow the directions on the noodle bag, said Kara. Mom keeps the noodles in a glass jar, said Marcos. Kara thought for a minute. How about 5 noodles for each person, she asked. Marcos grabbed a handful of noodles. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, he counted. Or 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, Kara chanted. Or 6 times 5 is 30, they both sang. Jay sang too. Then he put some yellow string into the pot.
I tell you, these kids don't know how to cook at all. But